What's up, everybody? Listen, welcome to Church Guys Like Sports. We got some sports to talk, y'all. We about to get into it. We are about to get into it. Come on in. Come on, get on in here. We got a lot of sports to talk. I need y'all to share this. Come on, we got some major sports news to talk. Welcome to Church Guys Like Sports. Listen, it is Wednesday, and we got some sports to talk. I need you to share this. Robert Taylor, what's up, man? Mobley, what's up? I need y'all to share this. I need all of the sports fans, NBA, NFL. We got the Super Bowl coming up. Listen, get on here right now. Some of y'all are betting on the Super Bowl. Yeah, you know you betting. And I want to give you the team to pick. Come on in. Come on. Let me see if make sure I'm good. There we go. Listen, I'm going to wait for a couple of more people to get on in. I usually come on at 12 noon, but I'm on a little early today. I got my radio show that I got to do at 12. So, at 2, rather. Listen, I want y'all to share this. Tag somebody. Tell them we are here for Church Guys Like Sports too. And Church Girls Like Sports too. Shout out to Lydia Bonner with the new extended version of Church Guys Like Sports with Church Girl. Listen, I got to talk first and foremost about Tom Brady. I got to talk about Tom Brady. Tom Brady is retiring. Yes, he is. Thank God. He's going to give somebody else a chance to win. So Tom Brady is retiring. It is official. He made it official yesterday. It was unofficial on, I believe, Friday. When the news first came out, I was one of the first to get the news. Oh, yes. They called me. They inboxed me on the Twitter and told me that Tom Brady is stepping away. So I'm glad that I got the little inside scoop with that. But Tom Brady, I don't like him too much because he always beat up on my team. But I got to give him this. He is the GOAT. He is the best quarterback of all time. Better than Joe Montana. Better than John Elway. Better than Dan Marino. Better than all these guys. Tom Brady got 28 championships. And he's 75 years old. So he's retiring from the game. I wish he would come out of retirement just for 1 year and play for the Jets. If he gets the Jets in the Super Bowl, then he really the GOAT. I'll get a Tom Brady tattoo on my shoulder if he got the Jets in the Super Bowl. But listen, he's retiring. He had a great career. We got to give him his props. See, you got to learn how to give people their props even when you don't like them. You ain't got to like them for you to say they're successful. David Morgan, I'm glad you agree. If he come out of retirement and take the Jets to the Super Bowl like he did Tampa, whoo! Oh, he's surely the GOAT then. And one more thing I got to talk about with the NFL. This is real big. This is major. I got two major things to deal with. And I'm going to repost this on our YouTube channel and on Instagram. But Brian Flores, who is a black coach, who is actually from Brooklyn. I believe Brian Flores is from Brownsville. He is a really good coach. And as of right now, as we stand, I believe there's 30 teams in the NFL, maybe 32, but I believe there's at least 30 teams in the NFL. 70% of the players are black, and there is one black NFL coach, and that's Mike Tomlin. He been at Pittsburgh for 20 years. Brian Flores is finally going to be one of the black coaches that's going to stand up and sue the NFL. He's suing the NFL for racism and discrimination when it comes to coaching. The NFL actually has a rule, I believe they call it the Rooney Rule, where you have to interview black candidates for the coaching job. And they have not been doing it. And Brian Flores said enough is enough. Don't you know, he's been with Miami for 3 years. The first year, they made him tank. He won 1 game. Then the next year, he refused to tank and he won 7. He won 9. The next year, he refused to tank and he won another 9 games. So when he was tanking and losing, they kept him. When he won 9 games back to back, they fired him for winning. And they pressured him to lose them games. And now that goes against his resume. And he was supposed to get the Giants job as far as Bill Belichick was saying. Bill Belichick let a text message leak. And I'm going to post that text message. My brother showed me the text yesterday. Bill Belichick hit Brian Flores and said, hey, you got the Giants job. And then he didn't get the job. They had the wrong Brian. So shout out to you, Brian Flores, because y'all don't think racism is, a lot of times we think racism is over. Let me tell you, I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how much status you got. You're going to experience racism, whether it be in the world, whether it be in the corporate, in the NFL, all of that. There is still racism is here. And I don't think it's ever going to go nowhere as long as you got people who just feel inferior because of the color of their skin. I experienced it last week with some raggedy cops out there in Long Island. They feel that they are above you because of the color of their skin. And they feel like you shouldn't be driving what you're driving. You shouldn't be coaching what you're coaching because of the color of your skin. And Brian Flores said, I ain't having it. So this is what he's doing. He's suing for $100,000. I looked at it and I said, that ain't a lot of money. But then he came back and said, $100,000 for every game they made him lose. Woo! And they made that man lose 15 games. So that's $1.5 million. Go get your money, Brian Flores. In the NFL, you better stop playing these games. See what will happen? I thought he was from Brownsville. I said he was from Brooklyn. But see, what y'all need to know, you can be from Brooklyn, but it's different being from Brownsville. Oh, you can be from Brooklyn and be from Sunset Park. You can be from Brooklyn and be from Mill Basin. You can be from Brooklyn and be from Park Slope. But when you from Brownsville, oh, no. Brownsville is different. People from Brownsville got a different walk. They got a different talk to them. They got a different aura. You can look at somebody and say, yeah, he from Brooklyn, but that dude right there, he from Brownsville. Brian Flores is from Brownsville. And they got the right one today. They got the right one. NFL, y'all got the right one. This ain't Eric Benabi, whatever his name is. This ain't, what's the boy who look like, sound like Bubba Gump when he talk? Todd Bowles. This ain't even Mike Tomlin. I think Mike Tomlin from Philly or something. This is Brian Flores from Brownsville. They say Brownsville never ran, never will. Oh yeah. Because I'm not from Brownsville. I'm from the next town over, which is called East New York. East New York and Brownsville are connected. But still, Brownsville a little different than East New York. Them folks in Brownsville, the pastors carry guns. You hear me? What's my friend? My friend, Pastor Darrell Hill. He from Brownsville. Bishop McCants, he from Brownsville. Brownsville is a different kind of place. I'm not talking about Brownsville, Texas. I'm talking about Brownsville, Brooklyn. Mike Tyson is from Brownsville. Need I say more? So, NFL, you better stop playing these games with these black coaches. Give us a shot. Give us a chance. And what if all of the black players, it's 70% black in the NFL. What if all the black players said, you know what, until this get better, we going on strike? What if all of the black players took a stand like Colin Kaepernick did? All of the black players said, yo, until we get some more black coaches, we ain't playing. Can you imagine that? And even them half-black players, like Patrick Mahomes. I know your mama's white, but your daddy black. Even them half-blacks. See, Lamar Jackson, he all the way black. Lamar Jackson is half black, half Negro. That's what Lamar Jackson is. But Patrick Mahomes, he got that little curly hair. They like him. You see, they don't give Lamar Jackson all them commercials. That's a whole nother thing. But Patrick Mahomes got all these commercials with that curly hair and that good skin. But he's still black. What if all these black players went on strike and started the BNFL? You know what that is? The Black National Football League. And everybody's uniform was either either red or blue, Bloods or the Crips. What if that happened? I bet they changed their tune then, because you don't want to see a bunch of I know I got a different audience watching me now, but nobody wants to see. I know Ed McCaffrey, he's a good running back. I know that he's fast, but nobody wants to see a bunch of white running back. You know they not fast like us. Nobody wants to see a bunch of wide receivers. You know, Christian McCaffrey, he's good. And, you know, nobody wants to. They're not fast like us. You know, you don't see no cornerbacks and safeties of the other persuasion. They're good quarterbacks and they're decent offensive linemen and they can kick that ball. They can kick that ball, but you know, they can't run like we run. You know, they don't run that 40 and 4.2, 4.3. Yeah, we know that. You wouldn't want to sit there and watch a football game and ain't none of the brothers on the field. You don't want to do that. Come on, we know better. We know better. They some good quarterbacks. Joe Burrow, shout out to you. They some good kickers. They some good offensive linemen. Every here and there, you might find a good tight end. But you know, they don't run like us. They don't return punts. They don't return kickoffs. All right, enough of that. Now, let's go to the NBA. Let's go to the NBA. So where is Corbin McLean? Somebody go find Corbin. Let's go to the NBA. And let's see about these Brooklyn Nets losing all these games. Brooklyn Nets lost again last night to Phoenix. And I don't want to hear no mess Kyrie Irving played. James Harden played. Blake Griffin played. I know Kevin Durant didn't play, but y'all had those guys, and you lost to the Phoenix Suns. What's going on with the Brooklyn Nets, who y'all said were going to win the championship? Is it time to fire Steve Nash? Or is it time to fire all your raggedy Brooklyn Net fans? Y'all ain't no real fans. Ain't no real fans. What's going on with the Brooklyn Nets? I know what my Knicks are, but the Knicks won the other night, and we're going to win tonight. What's going on with the Brooklyn Nets? They tanking on purpose. What's up with the Nets? They supposed to go to the championship game. They got Kevin Durant. They got Kyrie Irving. They got James Harden. They bullying around the New York Knicks. I'm proud to be a Knicks fan. Your Brooklyn Nets fans, y'all don't count. Now, I got to say something, and I'm closing with this. I got to say something about the Lakers. I want all of y'all Laker fans, and I'm reposting this, and I'm highlighting all of the Laker fans. Y'all LeBron James fans too, because some of y'all ain't Laker fans, you're just LeBron fans. Wherever LeBron go, that's where you pitch your tent. Well, let me tell you something, what the Lakers just did. The Lakers did one of the most horrific things to a basketball legend. It is reported to me that Jerry West, the logo, the face of the NBA, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, Mr. Laker, the one that got Shaq to the Lakers, the one that got Kobe to the Lakers, they canceled his season tickets without even letting him know. He found out when he got to the stadium and couldn't get in. That's what was reported to me. Dr. Buss, I call him Dr. Buss because he was the owner of the Lakers. He told the Laker organization, he told Jerry West that for a lifetime, as long as he's alive, he will have free season tickets to every Laker game. Free season tickets for the Lakers. But the Lakers are falling on hard times, and that Jeannie Buss, that daughter, that daughter, she goes and cancels Jerry West season tickets, the logo, and takes his tickets away. Now, when the Knicks did that to Charles Oakley, everybody got on the Knicks. Yeah, don't stop me, Brown. Yes, Jerry Buss is, Dr. Buss is dead, but that's what I want to get to. When you take over for your father's legacy, you don't tarnish it. You don't throw away the standards that he put. You build on top of it, but you don't throw it in the garbage. Oh, that was daddy's. This was your contract with my father, but you ain't got no contract with me. So let me show you what I'm going to do with you, Jerry West. I'm going to rip up this season ticket because that was the deal you had with my daddy. I know you the logo. I know you Mr. Laker, but I'm Jeannie Buss. I'm in charge now. See, that's how some of these young pastors do when they take over for somebody. They go in there and they start changing up stuff that don't need to be changed. They go in there and start turning stuff upside down and start putting their own name, acting stupid, erasing. Don't erase the past. Don't erase the past. So the Knicks did something similar to Charles Oakley. And what the Knicks did, they had Charles Oakley removed from the stadium for whatever reason. I didn't agree with it. And the Knicks got slammed for it. The Knicks got ridiculed for it for about a year. Now, Charles Oakley is good. Charles Oakley was a great Knick. But Charles Oakley is not Jerry West. Charles Oakley was the heart and soul of the Knicks for them 10 years, yes. But Charles Oakley is not Jerry West. Charles Oakley is not the logo. So how much ridicule should the Lakers get for doing that to Jerry West? They ought to get tarred and feathered. And LeBron James, what say you? What say you, LeBron? How you going to let the logo, you got that man's logo on your uniform, and you let that happen? LeBron got some power out there in L.A. LeBron got some clout out there in L.A. You don't let that happen under your watch, LeBron. I'm coming for you. And the Laker organization, you guys are horrible. You're going down. You're going down. Shame on you and Jeannie Buss, tarnishing your daddy's legacy like that. You know your father loved Jerry West. And then you're going to tell Jerry West, no, you can't come in here, treating him like a one-legged stepchild, treating him like a three-legged cockeyed dog. You don't treat nobody like that. That man is the logo. Let him in there. He got season tickets for life. Matter of fact, Jerry West ought to have season tickets to every stadium. He is the logo. NBA, where it says NBA, that man that's dribbling the ball, that's Jerry West. That's Jerry West. That's like telling James Cleveland he can't go to the Stellar Awards. He's the king of gospel. Luther. That's like telling Ricky Dillard he can't go to the directors convention. He is the director. Are you kidding me? You better let him go. Give that man back his season tickets. Give him back his season tickets. If you don't do it, there's going to be hell in the city. There's going to be smoke in the city. All right, y'all. This has been another episode of Church Guys Like Sports too. Listen, you can love God and love sports. Amen. Church girls like sports too. You can love God and still love sports and be a female and still keep all of your femininity. Yes, you can. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Super Bowl is coming up. We got the Bengals. I don't know how they got there, but we got the Bengals against the Rams. I'm not making no pick. I'm not picking against Joe Burrow no more. Joe Burrow is looking like the new Tom Brady, and the Rams. Odell Beckham done found himself. Amen. Odell Beckham, he done found something that's making him happy out there in L.A. So he doing something. I don't know. Maybe he ramming somebody with the Rams. He is with the Rams. All right, y'all. Thank you. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Church Guys Like Sports too. Peace.